Hey, well, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm actually up here in Gold Basin area. I'm up here on a private mining claim. Some guys own mining claim down below here. It's awful windy today. Hope this wind ain't interfering with my microphone and everything, but I've got this new machine, this Algoforce 1500 plus. And I'm going to be, seeing if I maybe can find me some meteorites. First, I'm going to walk down, talk to these guys. They're down there doing some dry washing, I think. See how they're doing down there, talk to them, and then I'm going to take off and start swinging this machine. And, well, maybe, like I said, maybe I might just find me a meteorite, but I'll show you this machine and what I know about it so far, and I'm just doing a little test. Anyway, thanks for coming along, guys.
Load up the truck, it's time to roll. With hearts so wild and a common goal, chasing the goal, we're ready for the thrill. Through mountains and rivers, we'll climb every hill. With the sun on our backs, we take our stand, uncovering treasures buried in this land.
Cannot believe how windy it is around here. Man, it is windier than windy. I'm going to sneak up on these guys down here. Hey! He's got a moat. He's making a moat. He's got a moat going on there.
I've got almost enough rocks to build a castle, too.
Looks like you're classifying it.
Fill the buckets and then run it through the dry washer.
So you fill buckets first, then you're going to run through a dry washer?
Yep.
Little old wooden puffer dry washer. Do you make them?
No, a friend of mine, old timer over here.
The old timer. I better go see that old timer. See what he's doing down there. How much gold did you get?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet? You just
Bucket's
started.
full.
Well, I sure hope you find the mother lode.
Me too.
Okay, man. Just goes puffity, 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 puffity. So the way a puffer dry washer works, there's a flap down underneath there. And as that goes up and down, it just sucks air in, then it blows it up into the box. And it just keeps puffing. Puff, 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 puff. Puffers are becoming more popular. They use no gas. Sometimes the gold you find is less than the amount of gas you spend. Spend more in gas. And of course, motors are starting to outlaw leaf blowers and all that. So puffers are becoming more popular. And there's a screen up inside of there. So this thing goes down, this flap opens, lets air in. Then when it goes up, it closes and it blows the air up into the box.
Whoops.
And you guys that do a lot of river solution, as you notice, the riffles are backwards on a dry washer. That's because the heavies get stuck in front of the riffles. But that's a cool dry washer. Out in the desert, it's the best way to get gold. Don't have to deal with all that water and muck and everything.
Yeah, no mud, no bugs. The water attracts all the bugs.
Let's walk down here and see what these guys are doing here. This old timer down there. Wonder how old he really is. We ought to find that out, huh? He's down here running the dry washer. Ow. Look how good that thing runs. It's running good. So you're building these dry washers?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
Well, thank you. Every one you make, you learn something different.
Yeah. So you've been out here a while? When did you start prospecting?
Well, I did a little bit in Colorado with a high banker. Then when I moved out here, I had the high banker, but there's no water, so this is where I ended up.
Yeah.
I've been with the club for about 13 years, 14.
And when did you start prospecting?
Oh, shoot. Hard to say.
Long time ago, huh?
A long time ago.
How old are you now?
85.
85. Well, hey, that's cool that you're still 85 and still out here walking around and doing this stuff.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Most people, once they hit that age, like my age, we about ready to give up. So to still be out here doing this is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, makes my daughter happy. She doesn't have to put me in a nursing home.
Well, hey, that's good too. Well, it's good to see you out here doing some prospecting.
Yeah.
Hope you find a lot of gold.
Well, I hope you find some meteorites.
Yeah, I'm going to go meteorite hunting.
That's all about. Then I take it home and use the gold cube.
So you're just pulling buckets of dirt out of here.
Right, and I classify them.
And you're going to classify them through that machine there.
Right.
And then you're going to take them home and run them through something.
I run them through a gold cube, and I have an extra, being everything's so fine, I have a 4-stack gold cube, so I don't miss anything, you know, and I have a kiddie pool
Yeah.
that I use as my water source, and I can run 30 buckets through that, 25 buckets or so through there. Usually I bring about 8 home on a good day,
Yeah.
and I'll show you how the classifier works.
So why'd you pick this spot right here, right in this wash, to just
Well,
go down?
I was up further, and we did fairly well, and then it kind of played out where we were. Steve did good. Bill's trying there. I'm trying here. I was going to go down there a little further, but people have dug down there. If it was all that good, they would have continued, I think.
Probably.
So we'll find out. And if I don't do that well here, I will try over there.
Yeah.
And again, when we vacuumed out, we did the best. Right on the caliche is where this gold.
Oh yeah, that's
where
always
it
good.
seems to really like to lie. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's common sense, but still, you never know if it's been disturbed, where it's going to be, you know.
Well, the caliche would have been your false bedrock, the sediment layer from back when this gold probably got laid. But you can see the layers in there, how that's been laid onto that. There's your different, your pea gravels and then bigger rocks, and looks like several different flood zones coming down through here.
And several of these, right, you can see were mined because the gravel is different than the way this is all stacked natural, you know.
Yeah.
It's all put together by the river. So you're pretty much into, I think, reasonably virgin ground here. And this looks a little bit like the river used to come this way, and now it goes this way. So I'm hoping, when it flooded, the gold got washed up here and it sat. So that's my theory.
Well, if that's the thing where all them big rocks are, then it should be where the big gold is.
Right, and they pulled out some big stones on this side, so.
Yeah, so you never know.
No, we'll find out when I
Run it.
get
Well,
home to run it.
hopefully you'll get a lot of gold then.
Okay, I'll show you how this thing works.
Okay.
in action, but it works really good.
Just a classifier, half-inch classifier.
No, it works great. We sell a lot of fancy ones, but this one seems to work about the best.
Well, then you're only taking home stuff that's half-inch and less, so you're not taking home big-ass boulders and rocks. And
I have screened it out, and I don't think any of the, but I hate to miss a big piece just in case,
well, if you saw a piece of gold bigger than a half-inch there, I think that would stand out pretty good.
I mean for those, I used to, and really took it down to real fine.
Oh, yeah. Well,
But
if you're,
after doing it a while,
yeah.
I have found one piece that might not have gone through that screen. I said I can't lose it.
No, well, that's like an 1/8 inch there. So,
I mean, so this is about right for what I.
no, half-inch is a good
This
one.
goes through the gold tube very easily.
Yeah.
This size here. He's 85 and he just won't look to Stephen either.
Yeah.
We're 10 years younger, 11 years younger, and he's still got it and it's gas in the tank.
All right, so while those guys are playing down there in that wash, dry washing, I'm going to go further north on a claim I have up here and check out this new machine and maybe look for some meteorites. That's what I want to do. I'm going to look for meteorites. Whew. Tell you what, I am out of shape. Walking up these hills is murder. So this is the area where I'm going to be hunting for meteors through all that. A lot of area to cover here. And of course, I'm going to be using the Algoforce E1500 Plus. I got a couple test samples. Let's do that first here. Let me turn this on. Okay, so first I want to do noise cancellation. Okay, and then I want to do ground balance. I'm in ultra fine. Now here's a meteorite right here. Now if we go into pinpoint, looks like that's a 13. So 13's signals I'm looking for. Okay. That's no good. Turn that way, way down. Sounds good. That's what I'm going to be hunting in. Let me put a piece of gold down. I got this little gold nugget right there. It's about a half a gram. Picks it up pretty good. Some of you are going to know right where I'm at here. Those are the helicopters refueling before they take off back over there towards Nevada, I do believe is where they're heading now. They land over there to refuel. So you guys know where I'm at now, don't you? Yeah. Well, this is all that's left of this old miner shack. Looks like he had some cement he was going to do something with and didn't quite make it. But this is all that's left. Wonder how much of those rocks have ore in there. Used chicken wire and looks like cement and rocks to make him a little fort. That's probably where his stove was, right there. But this is all that's left of the little old miner shack out here. Well, so far I'm not having any luck. I dug one piece of target. It was a piece of tin. It wasn't meteorite, so it's getting warm. It's warming up, so I'll keep swinging for a moment, though. See what if I can. Here's a hot rock. See, it almost makes a sound going away from the target. It makes the sound going away. That means it's a hot rock. If it's making the sound going away rather than coming into it. So that's just a hot rock. I have heard you got to live on the ground balance. You got to ground balance quite often. And that's the truth. You do have to do that. Seems like about every couple minutes you got to ground balance. Well, I'm not having much luck, and it's starting to get awful hot, so I think I'm going to call it. Oh, you know what I still got to do? I still got to go someplace and fill a couple buckets of dirt to haul back. So there's some diggings up there that the old timers, I guess, were in because, well, there's tailing piles there. So I think I'll go up in that area and get me a couple buckets of dirt to haul back. I see some piles piled up here. Down in here, oh, this kind of stuff right through here. And you see the iron and the red dirt. But it's coming right down through here. And the old timers, got in and out of this wash right here. You can see it all the way down. There are tailing piles all the way down. To me, this kind of probably looks like maybe this was a settling pond right here. That or they scraped this material up to run it, which is possible too, but you see the caliche layers right there, and you see the red dirt, the iron dirt. So this is where I'm going to get a sample out right here, because I think they may have scraped this area down and then processed this elsewhere. So I'm going to get me a sample out right here. But outside of that, I'm heading back to the home front. Didn't find any meteorites today. Don't always find meteorites, you know, it's hit and miss, but hey, I got out anyways. I got out. Got some exercise in. But anyways, hey, you guys all take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic day. Get out, enjoy Mother Nature. Go find some gold, meteorites, whatever. Right now, though, I am off to the next adventure. So, hey, hope to see you guys out in the gold fields. See you guys all later. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sure appreciate you. See you. Bye.
Truck, it's time to roll with hearts so wild and a common goal. Chasing the goal, we're ready for the thrill. Through mountains and rivers, we'll climb every hill. With the sun on our backs, we take our stand, uncovering treasures buried in this land. This gold fever's got us running wild in the heart of the land. We feel like a child. Adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams, never alone. With metal detectors singing in the breeze, we dig for the fortune, uncovering keys. With a gold pan in hand, we sift through the dirt. Each little glimmer makes our hearts surge. By the firelight's glow, our laughter rings as we dream of the riches tomorrow brings.
Stuff right there.
Gold fever's got
You did
us
good, man.
running wild.
The gold mine.
I got them. We feel like a child. Adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams.
Oh, ain't that cool? Is this like the I was gonna say something bad. But that don't work.
Is that better?
There you go, that's good.
Our laughter rings as we dream of the riches tomorrow brings. This gold fever's got us running wild in the heart of the land. We feel like a child. Adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams, never alone. So here's to the nights beneath the stars. With our hearts full of dreams, we'll go far. This gold fever's got us running wild in the heart of the land. We feel like a child. Adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams, never alone. Never alone. So here's to the nights beneath the stars. With our hearts full of dreams, we'll go far.